Hey, it's Nikon, and I just watched the video relating to the persuasive speech critique assignment. And after watching all of it, along with some of my peers' fellow reactions, I'm addressing the questions for this. Number one, did the speaker display an organized mind? I think the speaker was right on the money. They said what they wanted to say, and they gave us the process to capture everything we thought, and their thoughts were organized big time. Now, looking at how our speaker spoke and comparing it to the Aristotelian outline, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, I think our speaker provided us a solid argument. They gave us an introduction with David, they gave us a thesis, they gave us all the steps that was in that Aristotelian outline, including a conclusion. As for the balance of Aristotle's three proofs, I would say that three artistic proofs, I would say that she got us on the ethos, pathos, and I'm gonna challenge the logos. But before I get there, I just wanted to say, though, I did clearly observe a problem, which was with the produce, the cause, which was from the fact that the produce was contaminated and not regarded by the FDA, and the solution offered, in which she pushed for more FDA inspection and asked around for where the food was coming from all grocery stores. So if I'm doing this correctly, she got our pathos. She got our sense of emotion. She got our sense of emotion by the fact that she was speaking clearly, concisely, and that she told us about a guy who had kids, who had a wife, and died before ever being able to say goodbye. I think that's actually tragic. And it makes me feel. I didn't think that one would get so affected by another guy, but it was just that his death was so easy and could have been avoided. And she made that clear to us. She got us on our logic as well. I would have thought that with watching this video that we had more FDA inspection of our food. She gave us facts, statistics. She told us, and it's clear on my mind, that only 2% of this is looked at. Which is just making me think that if 2% of all of our produce is inspected, we're very lucky. We could have had food that's been contaminated and so many more outbreaks that's happening. Maybe I just don't see it, but I think she got us there. On her ethos or speaker credibility, I'm not so sure exactly. On speaker credibility, it's part of the image of presenting yourself as a clear and concise person. She totally did that. She totally did. But when it came to her sources, I was not sure if she was getting where'd she get these from. I think, just on my personal take, that if she showed us where she got these statistics of hers from, it would have been great. But in general, was I persuaded by this woman's speech? Yes, I was. I think, and I would totally support wholeheartedly, some more push for the FDA to inspect our crops that we get, either that we import or the ones that we would grow here. I think growing here wouldn't be a problem, but we import a lot of things, and our crops should totally be inspected, as we could prevent unnecessary deaths and Nobody wants to get sick.